Warning, the stories you're about to hear are detailed accounts of shenanigans, pranks, and some mistakes that are meant to replicate the sort of discussions that veterans have when they reunite over a cold beverage and do not depict the professional daily actions of the military at large. We hope to make you laugh, but not to disrespect our proud men and women in uniform. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to Cammo Comedy, where we take a humorous look at the lighter side of military service. We got a big show for you today, but before we jump into it, if you like what we're doing here, give us a subscribe, give us a follow, whatever they call it on your podcasting platform. And while you're at it, give us a 5-star rating, write us a review, as that makes us more relevant in the algorithm and boosts the overall visibility of the show. But word-of-mouth advertising is just so powerful, so if you tell some friends, I will love you forever. Okay, let's jump into the show. I am your host, Darren Wolf. Just as a friendly reminder to the audience, we put out a new show every single Monday. So make sure you give the notification bell a nice tap so you don't miss a show. Give it a nice tap. Also, we are doing laughter therapy here on this show. We got a lot of military members who struggle with everyday life after service, so we're just here to share a laugh and remember the good times. Joining us today is the man who taught me that horsepower is how much whores can charge per hour. Call sign Buttons.
It's true.
A lot of that, they got some big horsepower.
I've never met one that has enough horsepower. I've been unfortunate.
You're not paying enough, bub.
I know.
Got to up that game.
Yeah.
Go to a little bit more expensive per hour, something like that.
Did you know that the term horsepower, not horsepower.
Horsepower.
No, not that one.
Okay.
Like actual horse, like clip-clops.
Okay.
Horsepower. 1 horsepower was originated and determined by how much work 1 horse could do for a whole day.
Nerd.
I actually did know that, yes.
So could you say that, like, we could determine how much work that 1 whore could do per day or per hour?
Correct.
Something. Okay.
That was what I was getting at.
Do we measure that in dollars? Or
I think it's of yards of dick.
Oh.
Miles of dick.
It's going to take a lot for me then. That's horsepower.
That's
Horse. Also joining us today is the Make-A-Wish kid who never died, call sign Chicks.
Did you know that John Cena just like hit the record?
How do you go
Well,
into John Cena?
because John Cena hit the record for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Okay, I see what you did.
He visited me when I was 7.
Shut the fuck up.
And again when he was 10 and again when he was 15.
Dude, this guy's getting a little
Oh shit!
overstaying his welcome here.
That might be your best one ever. I
That was
dig
a good
that.
one.
I cannot take credit for that. I heard it from a hilarious stand-up comedian, Tim Dillon.
That was a good one.
He is fucking hilarious. I love all of his work. So
Tim Dillon, you are the man.
Yeah, that was good. Just like the hooker that Buttons hired from the Buc-ee's gas station, the
Also
rest
a man.
stop.
Yes.
Buc-ee's is a little highfalutin for
Well, he paid a lot of
this
money.
crowd.
He paid a lot of money for her, but he was spreading cheeks and not hate.
I usually go to Shoney's whenever I gotta.
How many fucking
Bojangles.
gas stations do you know?
Shoney's is not a gas station.
It's a southern restaurant.
Yeah, it's a breakfast place. It's kind of
okay.
like
It's not bad, actually.
it's on the line with like Denny's and stuff like that.
What the fuck is up, Denny's?
What the fuck is up, Denny's? Do you know that reference?
I do not.
Oh my God. Yeah. So obviously these like young, late teens, early 20s, like they're trying to be in a band. Their first fucking gig is at Denny's.
Hey, dude.
And that guy's fucking leaning into it.
Dude,
You take the gigs you can get when you're starting
Look, I
out.
respect it. I respect it. Are you guys ready for my first story?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
ready.
All right. So you got to be physically fit in the military, right?
No.
Well,
You guys disagree? Okay.
You are correct. To a certain extent, I think there are people
Supposed to
that,
be.
yeah, you're supposed to be. There are
Supposed to
standards.
be.
Sometimes they're not followed.
Physically fit.
Yes.
As such, a lot of military bases are going to have nice workout facilities, locker rooms.
Yeah, they have workout facilities.
They have workout facilities.
Yes.
Some have really nice
Some
ones.
are great, yeah.
Some are just like, okay. But anyway, this is not an indictment of what kind of facilities they might have available, right? You got a young military guy. He's early 20s, and he's a jack dude, right? got a nice workout in, and he's going into the locker room. He had a nice shower, and he's getting changed up, right?
That does sound hot.
I like if you play this story in reverse, I think I would like it better.
So this young guy is sitting just on a bench, and he is at the point where he is tying his shoes, right? So you can understand that he is like doubled forward, and he's like, his face is kind of close to the ground. Now there's a middle-aged guy that has come in, and he's wet. You know, he had just got out of the shower. He's got a towel going, everything like that. He's getting dried up. And guy drops his towel. Middle-aged guys a lot of times don't give a fuck about being nude in locker rooms and all that kind of stuff like that. And for whatever reason, this guy had to get dressed too. But the article of clothing that he starts with is his socks. So he does like one of these numbers. He like leans forward. He gets his sock on. He's still pretty damp because he just got out of the shower, and he's just like yanking it up. And like he's on one foot, so he's kind of hopping, you know? He's like hopping forward. And then like as he's doing this, he is getting closer to the guy that's trying to tie his fucking shoes.
Oh, no.
Balls naked and dong flopping in his face. Now, the guy that is minding his own business, trying to get his shoes tied, like out of the corner of his eye, he kind of sees like a shadow like coming forward. Guy's still trying to get his balance. He kind of gets a few hops and then realizes this guy's dick is getting like alarmingly close to his face.
Oh, no.
So he just jumps up. He's like, hey, what the fuck, man? Now, the thing that you got, if this is in a normal locker room, this is perfectly appropriate, right? In the military, typically middle-aged guys come with a lot of rank. So this younger dude doesn't know exactly who he's fucking yelling at. But look, in his defense, I got to say, at a certain point, it's harassment.
Sir, I'm a spread eagle colonel.
At a certain point, like, look, this is game off because, like, you're putting your dick in my ear.
100%.
And you got to speak up and say something.
And he's not wearing rank. He said he put his socks on first, right?
He's put his socks on.
He's not wearing rank unless he's dumbass private and got it tattooed on his chest or some
he could be one of those fucked up doctors that we're talking about.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is this guy ended up just like kind of saying, hey, what the fuck, man? Like, get back off me. And the guy realizes, like, I could be yelling at a lot of rank here, and just kind of, you know, cuts his losses and gets the fuck out. He's like,
listen here, General, I respect you, but if you could just stop flopping your wiener in my general direction.
Excuse me, sir, how do you expect to get promoted?
I was just thinking the same thing. If he wants to get promoted, just little tongue to the side and try and bring that thing in a little
Just
closer.
open your mouth and close your eyes. Oh, no.
Stop. No.
Stop it.
This is how you did like a subtle solicitation back in the day.
Ah.
Yeah, kind of like the foot under the
toilet
shitter door.
stall.
Yeah.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? There was a senator that got busted doing that shit in like Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah, he was at the Minnesota airport and like slid his foot under and
he was doing all the signals, sending out all the signals.
and somebody squealed on him like a narc bitch.
Wow.
That had to be a setup. Or he was really bad at it, and he was just like, you know what? I'm not holding your secret. You didn't make me come. How dare you?
Stop cutting glory holes in the shower curtains.
Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah. I love that story, though.
That's gross.
You think so?
I mean, I don't want a dick flopping in my face. It's gross, yeah.
The question
How
is,
do you... No.
do
How
you
do you
stand up?
feel about it?
I think it's hilarious, for one. Number two, I think the kid did the right thing. Like, you got to speak up. You got to speak up and say something about it.
How big was the dick?
I didn't get all the dick details. All right,
so you failed.
So what good are you?
Yeah.
Right? You're like, okay.
I want to know about the dick.
I need
you
to
want to know about the
I
dick?
need to know about the dick.
I can be in a lab with a pen and a pad being like, okay.
Get the fuck
and
out
what
of
did
here.
it look like? All right. I need shape.
Yeah.
What was it shaped like?
Yes.
What's the closest animal that it resembled?
Anteater. Horse. Get the
Horse
fuck
cock.
out of here. All right, so he is hopping and is slapping against his own ankle.
I mean, that's how I'm going to imagine it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
Later tonight.
If if the guy had a big hog, I'm sure that's probably why he got dressed socks first. Is he's like, I'm going to have this bad boy out maximum amount of time.
Yeah, in case like a hot dude walks in.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that when I get dressed, the first thing to go on is my underwear because I don't want anybody seeing me. Little dick. So
Most people start.
you make sense. You make sense.
All
He had a big one, so he put the socks on first. Like,
That
hey,
checks out,
Check
yeah.
me out.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Helicopter and dry that shit off.
Can you fly this? So our next story is one of my own.
Okay.
All right,
it's been a while since you told
It
one of your
has
own
been, man.
stories.
This is more like it's less hilarious, more of an antic of just stupid infantrymen. Okay.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yeah, you're right.
Haven't noticed.
So I'm in Afghanistan, and one of my buddies. This was Sparrow, actually. Now that I think
What
about
up,
it,
Sparrow?
Sparrow's not been on the show for a while. We're gonna get him back on soon because he is a funny motherfucker.
Stupid balls back on the show.
Yes, get his stupid balls back on the show. We're gonna shame you, Sparrow. So
You suck.
Sparrow and I were doing some kind of a Rip It challenge, similar.
What in the
Oh,
fuck
Lord.
is a Rip It challenge?
So-
you have to explain for the audience that doesn't know what a Rip It is.
Buttons
Yeah.
and I did a Rip It challenge when we were in Afghanistan. Now, a Rip It is like a really shitty energy drink.
Very shitty.
It's like the worst, okay? You can't really find them much of anywhere.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's what they serve the military in foreign countries to
Yeah.
give us energy.
Right.
Okay? So what a Rip It challenge is basically, hey, let's see how many of these we can drink and then fuck it, see what happens.
That's
okay?
smart.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's great for your heart. So
Don't do this at home.
Buttons and I did this Rip It challenge, different story. The story this time was Sparrow and I doing a Rip It challenge of some kind. Anyways, we did a Rip It challenge. We had X number of Rip Its. I can't remember if it was 5 or 10, but it was, hey, we're going to chug.
Jeez.
It was too many.
Yeah, that's way too many.
So, but they're like mini. They're like half cans.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's really like 4 or 5
That's like
energy drinks.
6 ounces
Sounds
or
like my
something like that.
girlfriend.
So it's really like 5 or 6 energy drinks.
That's still way too many.
Still way too many. So the challenge was to like suck down as many of these as we could.
You
right?
had me at suck
Get
down.
out of here. We drank like 4 of these, and then we had like 4-foot long pixie sticks.
What the fuck?
I don't know where we got these. It was from some care package. I know my aunt used to send the best care packages. It might have been from one of hers.
Hell yeah.
But we had like those 4-foot long pixie sticks. It was like, okay, we're going to drink 4 of these fucking Rip Its. We're going to finish these pixie sticks, and whoever's the last one to finish this pixie stick has to finish the Rip It pack, right? So whoever lost had to drink like 4 to 8 extra Rip Its.
Nope.
That sounds crazy.
So one of us will get 1 heart attack. The other will get 2, essentially.
Right.
So I am downing my Rip Its. I get done. I'm sucking down my pixie sticks, and then somebody yells at us to get out of their room. Right? Because we were inside somebody's room. We weren't doing this outside because we're idiots. So we start getting like Spartan kicked out of the room. Get the fuck out of here. We get kicked out. And the next thing I see is Sparrow like throat deep with this pixie stick doing the white dragon. Okay.
What the fuck?
So the white dragon's like a sex move when you like blow your load in some chick's mouth and then you tickle her until it comes out of her nose.
Rude.
But he's doing that with a pixie stick.
But Sparrow's doing that with a pixie stick. So he's deep throwing this pixie stick. He starts laughing. And the next thing I see, he's just like, and it is pixie dust everywhere.
Like Scarface.
It's like, if you looked at from one door to the other across, there's this alleyway, right? And in this alleyway is probably 8 feet from one door to the other across from each other.
Right.
And then you have doors next to each other going the way down. But there was so much pixie dust in the air that it looked like a fog. And you
shit.
couldn't see the next doors down. That's how much shit he blew into the air. He starts laughing. He's got shit coming out of his nose. He's drooling. It's hanging all the way down to the floor. It was disgusting. It was foul. So needless to say, I started laughing my ass off. And then when we were done, he finished the Rip Its because
I was going to say he totally lost.
he lost.
Oh, no.
His pixie stick ended up on the fucking floor.
And then he did a real white dragon the next day.
Wait, what?
Go on. Move along, sir.
That
how that
must be
goes.
his story to tell. Okay. Well, I guess I'll wait until he comes back on the show.
We'll ask him about the white dragon.
Yeah, I might call him and ask him about.
You were the reason that people have those stupid warning labels on everything.
In fairness, not just him, because I've done this stupid-ass Rip It challenge, too, and it's dumb. Anybody out there listening, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, don't do this.
Don't do it.
This seems like it's a
dumb.
placeholder for drinking games, like when you don't have alcohol not available.
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's see if we can't get fucked up on somebody else.
And when you got to stay up for like 24 hours straight and sit in a guard shack that's freezing and you're going to fall asleep, like we talked about however many episodes ago. So, all right, so I've got our next story here. It seems like I'm being pigeonholed. I've got another 80-second story.
You are a resident 80-second expert.
Apparently so.
The more 80-second stories you tell, the more it tells the 101st that they got to step it up.
Yeah?
I don't want them to step it up because they're inferior anyway. So
Well,
Shots fired.
puking buzzers.
maybe you know how like the people that are always better don't feel the need to talk shit.
I didn't feel the need to talk shit. I just said a fact. I stated a factual statement.
Look, I don't know why you're getting so upset with me.
I'm not getting upset. I am explaining to you.
You sound
what
upset.
I said. You know what I sound like when I sound upset, and I don't sound upset right now.
I know, but I'm trying to.
And I know what you're doing right now.
Here it is.
So shut the fuck up.
So glad you pulled through Make-A-Wish, kid.
There's the button.
All right. So 80-second story, right? It takes place back in the 90s. Bunch of guys on a jump. For those of you who don't know, when you go on a jump, you end up sometimes race tracking, what they call it.
Gotcha.
Or flying out in a distance and you come back, right? So it ends up...
I'm not familiar with that term. What's race tracking?
Okay, sorry. Race tracking. So race tracking, think of a racetrack and the cars go around in circles.
Yeah, like NASCAR.
It's that. Sometimes you do that going around the drop zone.
Oh,
so like if there's issues, right? So like the winds are too high or whatever.
Yeah,
they'll
instead
tell you
of everybody dropping all at once, you do the loop-de-loop.
They'll tell you that the winds aren't too high, and then you jump out of the bird and you end up in the fucking trees.
Also, it sounds like a lot of these pilots try to get time in the air.
and that's
they got to get their hours for the week or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's where I was going with it. So they get hours, and so sometimes it's not race tracking. Sometimes they'll fly you out, right, an hour or whatever, and fly back, and it simulates a mission or whatever. So you spend a lot of time on the bird,
Just
right?
sitting there.
A lot of birds, even today, don't have air conditioning. We talked about air conditioning, in that episode with the pickup truck. So it's the same thing with the C-130s. Apparently, the Air Force has a thing against fucking air conditioning, except for the guys that sit in the offices, right?
Those must be Army planes.
Yeah. So, got some pilots trying to get their airtime, right? So they're on this flight, simulating a mission, taking a long flight. The pilots are doing essentially like a nap of the Earth. So nap of the Earth, for anybody who's not familiar, you fly low, you fly fast, and you kind of follow the contours of the Earth.
Oh, shit.
So I've never done it in a bird that I was jumping out of. I've done it in Blackhawks and shit, but they were doing it in this C-130, and it's up and down and hot, and all of a sudden
That's a bumpy ride.
people start getting a little. So
we
apparently,
need Footloose. That's what we need.
yeah. Oh yeah. He'd be all about this. People in the shirt and everything. So
The experience.
apparently, somebody popped,
Oh, God.
and as the saying goes, once one pops, everybody pops.
Right.
Once you pop, you can't stop. Right. So a lot of people started popping. Apparently, it smelled awful.
That's got to be
on this
gnarly.
bird.
Dude, if you're next to me and you throw up, I'm a sympathetic thrower-upper, and I promise you I'm going to vomit.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of those guys out there are like
And
that.
you don't even have to be sympathetic, just the smell alone.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also, we shouldn't, let's color this in too. Like, it is cramped in there. Like, when you're in the back of these birds, like, everybody is just squozing together, like, shoulder to shoulder, or they're like, knees to knees, something like that. So, like, there's not a ton of space.
No, they're like, this bird will fit 60. We're like, cool, put 120 in there.
right.
In a C-130, they'll put 60 to 62 jumpers in there, but you put 62 jumpers in with chutes, reserves. If you're doing a combat jump, you've also got your rucksack attached and your weapon attached. And when you
Everything.
cram everybody into that C-130, I'm going to tell you, it's one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever been in.
Yeah.
So much so that the jump masters cannot walk from one end of the plane to the other unless they get up on top of everybody and they're stepping on your bags, on your legs as they move down to the other end.
And your ass is falling asleep. It's not a comfortable ride.
No. And when you end up on one of those long-ass flights like that,
Right.
and they're like, hey, we don't give a shit that you guys are uncomfortable. Sucks to suck, nerd. And and out they go, right?
You're sitting in the middle. I have to pee.
Oh, you better piss yourself.
You ever think that they do this? They make it so uncomfortable in there to make it like an extra incentive to jump out. Like so nobody bitches out.
Well, and that's, and something else, part of the story too, they talked about is, guys throwing up on the bird.
Yeah.
They give you a bag. Like if you're like, hey, I know that I have this problem, they're like, hey, who needs a bag? And they hand them out to people who know they have the problem.
Right.
If you don't have the bag, where's it going?
Right.
It's not going in
You'd be
a
like
bag.
Footloose and you do it right there in your fucking blouse.
In the shirt, yeah.
Like an animal.
But from what he was saying, I never experienced this. Nobody ever popped on any birds
Thank
that I was
God.
on. Yeah, no shit. They said, they'd come find you on the drop zone and take you back if you threw up on their bird because they weren't going to clean it.
Yeah.
And it was something they always told us, like, bag, throw up in the bag, you put it in your fucking cargo pocket and take it with you. I'm like, I ain't taking shit with me because you know what I'm going to do when I hit the ground. I'm going to land on that bitch and it's going to go all over me.
Yep.
Nope, not doing it.
That's nasty.
No.
Well, also think about
nasty.
do the math on that. Like those guys that have to clean out those birds, they probably take how many airborne up every week,
Yeah.
multiplied by how many people throw up. I mean, it's constantly cleaning up puke. And you might be able to get some like lower ranking guy to get it, clean it up a time or two.
Yeah.
That shit gets real old real fast.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, no, you're fucking policing
You know what?
your own
Maybe
shit.
fly better.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck them.
I concur.
How about you get some? You've got all this fucking wind blowing through. Can't you like fucking funnel some of that shit back here so we can cool off?
Just open the doors, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well, eventually they do, and then you jump out.
All right. That's awesome.
Oh, gross.
All right. So check out this next story. This story takes place. It's a little more of a modern day story. It takes place between some senior ranking Air Force individuals, right? There's about E8, E7, right? So you had an E7 that had arrived for duty, and everybody had their own office. As we discussed before, locker rooms are not always the best place where people want to change, right? So what a lot of these senior ranking officials will do is if they have a wall locker, they'll go ahead and lock the door to their office and they'll just change right there in their office, right?
Sure,
it takes a couple minutes.
your
They'll
own
come
locker
in.
room.
Yeah, exactly.
Must be nice.
Yeah, no shit.
Exactly. So the E7 is like, you know what?
I don't feel like getting a dick in my face. He's like, I remember when I was an E2.
Party foul.
Some general hopped around and stuck his dick in my face.
The thing was humongous.
So this guy is balls naked in his own office, and he had like turned the latch on his lock, right? So he's just over by his wall locker, balls naked. He's getting ready to get his uniform on. He hears his boss down the hallway yelling at him that there's like a sudden meeting. They've got to leave right now.
No.
So he's just like, hey, just give me like 2 minutes. I'm getting dressed, Apparently his boss didn't hear him. So his boss like just shoots down the hallway. He goes to open the door. For whatever reason, the latch had not fully like caught. So the door starts to open. Now this guy's like maybe 7 foot away. So he's just like, oh my God, like I'm fucking balls naked. So he
I'm at
dives.
my most vulnerable.
Exactly. And like, let's not sleep on this. There's females like around, like down the hallway and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So like, this is a little bit of a dicey territory here. It was early in the morning. Like there's a perfect time to be doing this when you think you have the latch locked, but your boss is just pushing his way in, and you had clearly said, "Hey, give me a couple minutes," right?
This motherfucker didn't even knock.
No, he fucking just starts to barge right in.
Rank has its privileges.
Dude sees his door start to open up, and in a panic, the dude just fucking dives right at the door. And fucking just hits the door. Now, what happens is he knocks his boss in the head with the door, and they had like these big, heavy, like fire-resistant doors, and like you hear clunk. Boss cusses a little bit. It's like, what the fuck? Obviously, there was like a miscommunication here. So
I'm naked.
boss,
Picture this.
No! That's exactly how it went down. So the boss gets pissed because he just got fucking slapped in the face with this heavy door, and he's like, okay, I don't know what the fuck this guy's problem is, and he just storms off and he goes to the meeting. So the lower enlisted guy, he like hurries up and gets dressed, and he goes out. He's looking for his boss, like, hey, where is this guy? Like, I don't know. He left for this meeting. He was pretty pissed. So he's like texting him like, hey, where's the meeting? Nothing. Okay. So now he's in, like, now this guy's in some deep shit. Because like there was like a last minute meeting that was called. He doesn't know where it's at. It's not in his email. It's not anywhere.
He just
so he's
assaulted
just like,
his boss with a door.
yeah, he just hit his boss in the head with the door. He's like, fuck. Well, I was just standing in here naked. Like, what else could you fucking do, right? So he's like, all right. So he waits till his boss gets back, and he kind of beelines down the hallway and says, hey, what happened there? You said we had a meeting. Like, I told you, hold on 2 minutes. I was getting dressed. Like, you were coming in. He's like, I assumed if you were indecent, the door would be locked. He's like, I thought it was. Like, for whatever reason, the latch didn't work. He's just like, well, I just went to the meeting without you.
It's fine. We'll put a work order in for it.
Yeah, right?
Put a work order in for it.
Which means it'll never get done.
So,
holy shit.
yeah, I got in a little bit of a shit for that one, but it was just like, well, hey, what do you do?
So did he go to Walmart and get like one of those door stoppers that goes up underneath the door handle?
I think that the higher ranking guy learned a valuable lesson. Like, just don't go bursting into doors, like,
Maybe
especially
knock.
first thing in the morning.
Knock.
Yeah, knock.
It reminds me of The Office when Pam walks in on Michael, and then when Michael goes to like go into whatever room they're in.
It would be a shuffle.
He goes, enter. Are you decent? May I enter? They do that whole back and forth.
Into the room now.
Yeah.
It's exactly how it went down. However, you got to say that this lower ranking guy, the senior lower ranking guy, did not get seen down the hallway naked by anybody else. And the only price he had to pay was he knocked his boss in the head with the door.
And that's not a price, is it? I mean,
no.
who doesn't want to smack
But
their
also,
boss in
here's
the face with
the
a
other
door?
thing.
Valid.
Could you say that this paid off? Because he didn't have to go to this meeting.
Yeah.
You know, he's just like, I didn't want to go to this fucking meeting anyway. By the way, the meeting wasn't pre-scheduled. It was like one of these things that just boom, like we're going to go to this planning meeting or whatever it is that just came out of somebody's ass right now. So it's like, hey, if you want me to go to this, you got to give me 5 minutes notice.
Stop. You don't have to convince me anymore that he made out like a bandit on this. I'm already with you.
I don't know.
I think
whenever
he should have
I'm
spent
getting
the rest of the day naked in his office.
yeah, whenever I'm getting naked in a room, I usually leave the door unlocked, hoping someone
just
opens it.
Mosey in.
Yeah. How else are you going to have like a porn style thing happen?
You got people walking in with magnifying glasses all the time?
Oh, right. They're at the door. They're complimentary.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind.
I fucking hate you people.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Cammo Comedy Show Podcast. We got a fundraiser going on right now, so if you like what we're doing here and want to keep us rolling, consider making a contribution. We'll put a link in the description. Also, we had some fun animations made up for this fundraiser, so we'll put links for those in the description as well if you want to just check those out. Also, don't forget to tell a friend about us if you love what we're doing here. Word-of-mouth advertising is very powerful, and we really appreciate you for helping us out. If you've got any funny military stories of your own or know somebody who does, drop us a voicemail at area code 531-222-6146. Also, we've got an email open. That's stories@cammocomedy.com. That's stories, STORIES, at CAMMOCOMEDY.com. We'll have a lot more fun announcements coming soon, so stay tuned. All right, I'm going to go microwave a croissant. Later. But if we're talking about really good scams, do you guys remember John Beal
No,
from 2013?
I've never heard that name.
No.
You have got, if you guys are out there in the audience, you got to give this a search. You would love this story. So
Who's you? You're pointing the audience.
I'm
can't see.
pointing at Buttons right now.
Stop enunciating his name so much.
Buttons.
Stop saying the T so hard.
But
I like
and-
hard.
you say the you say hard T's every
like
Did you
time.
say you like it
hard.
hard? Yeah, that's
Drives
what I
me
thought I heard.
nuts.
So you're gonna love
Scott.
it. So
Scott. I'm drinking Scott.
are you done interrupting
That's
me?
you. That's you. That's what you sound like. All right, I'm done.
All right. So
Spread cheeks, not hate, folks.
this motherfucker was in the EPA, right? Now, he had a brilliant scam that went on for, I think, at least a decade, if not longer, where he told his bosses, hey, you can't check up on me, but I'm actually part of the CIA, and I'm going to have to go on a lot of trips that are going to be paid for out of the company coffers. And this guy, just kept going on vacations and all kinds of stuff. Got away with it forever.
Wow.
I got to respect the hustle. I mean, he ended up eventually getting busted. I think
I was going to say, we know his name now, so he had to have gotten busted.
he got busted. He got busted, and he ended up doing some time. I think he had to pay a lot of the money back. It was like hundreds of thousands of dollars and all that kind of stuff like that. However,
That's a lot of rocks to break.
you got to figure, he's just could you imagine, the conversation going to your boss being like, hey, seriously, I'm in the CIA. There's nobody you can ask because it's super secret, but I'm going to have to go on these different missions.
Which is why I'm telling you.
I have to tell you per my cover.
I'm super serial.
So you
right
have
now.
to give me a lot of time off to go do my missions, but I'll be back to do EPA business a little later.
Super cereal. It's member pig.
Super serial.
Super
That reminds
serial,
me of the
guys.
dude who billed Facebook. He got millions of dollars just by sending bullshit bills to Facebook, and they were like,
Oh, yeah.
"We'll pay these."
I remember that.
He got greedy and he got caught. But dude, get you a couple mils and bounce out, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Just, you got to know when to quit. Walk away from the table.
Yeah, but don't you fucking send us bills, cause I'll watch that shit.
I'm sure you will.
Sending Cammo Comedy bills.